Peace and love, Knicks fans. It's your boy, Phactz, Snobby Sports, back in the building. Yes, indeed. And I'm here with the gem for you. Shout out to the Knicks Nation. Shout out to the true diehard Knicks fans. Shout out to White Falcon 44. Shout out to OG Audio. And many, many more. Peace and love to all my peoples. Thank you for your support. Slowly but surely, I see I'm getting more subscriptions. And I'm grateful. Word. I'm just doing this because I love y'all and I want to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, some different ways to look at things. So, this blunt's for you, peoples. You know how I do. Side note, anybody that got a problem with me smoking, that's your business. It has nothing to do with my intelligence. So stop using that as a weak ass excuse for the fact that I got dope, official content to give you. And that's what matters. And it's accurate. Straight up and down. So let's keep it real. Stop hating. I'm a freestylist and kill it one more time. Now, back to business. I found a jewel in the draft that nobody's talking about again. If you notice and you go back on my videos, you're going to see that cats been borrowing my content on the low. I got people that's viewing my videos and they making suggestions about stuff I already said, which is cool with me because now y'all know where they got it from. And all you got to do is go check my library of my videos and you can see the date and you can compare. And just to let you know, this is all my work that I put in. I do my own research and I think about it. I watch the film. I watch the highlights available. Like I said, because this season, we didn't get to watch a tournament or anything like that. So, unfortunately, we only have what's available. So, that's what I'm using. That being said, I got a hidden gem, y'all. And I told y'all, Tyrell Terry is the kid that I think we should snatch up with the 27th pick. We should snatch Obi Toppin. I told you I feel like we should try to move up and get more draft picks so we could get Sadiq Bey too. If Obi Toppin is gone, we already know Killian Hayes is going to be gone. LaMelo is going to be gone. I think we should snatch Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey is projected to go anywhere from 6 to 15. I've seen it all on different boards, different projections. And I'm going to keep it 100, y'all. The reason why I've been doing draft pick videos is because I don't feel like participating in all this guessing game shit on who the Knicks are going to draft. Who the Knicks are going to trade for or which free agents they're going to sign. Pardon me. I'm focusing on the draft. That's why that came out like that. So, once again, I want to let y'all know about a kid named Leandro Bolmaro. He's from the Spanish League. He played for LEB, ACB Silver League over there in the Euro League. I believe he also played for Barcelona too. He's someone I'm thinking that we should snatch in the 27th pick. Especially, like I said, if that kid Tyrell Hicks isn't there. Because I think that kid is a sleeper and that will help us solve the point guard problem going into the future. Like I said, we could have Hicks, we could have DSJ, and then we could have RJ start. But with this guy here, Leonardo Bolmaro, that changes the lineup completely. This guy is amazing. He's 20 years old. He's 6'8", 6'7". And I want to get into his strengths right away because I watched the film on him. He's a European player, so it's limited what we have available as far as information and film. But they do have footage of him. You can go online behind me and check it out. I know he did play for FC Barcelona, so maybe if you throw in their name too, you might catch some highlights of him there too that you might not see in his personal footage that they have for him. But anyway, I want to talk about this kid's strengths because he has a lot of strengths. Now, from what I saw off the top of the dome, man, seriously, this kid is so crafty. He is 6'8". His basketball IQ is amazing. He's a baby Ginobili. Serious. This kid right here is a Ginobili. And I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start referring who I think these young men remind me of from the footage that I see, or who they could turn into. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be accurate, but it just gives you an idea of the skill set that I envision them, accumulating over time if they don't show flashes of it right now. So I'm gonna tell you something, yo. This kid is 6'8", 6'7". His handles is bananas. The yo-yo is serious. And not only does he have a yo-yo, but he has playmaking ability. He can help run the offense. This is a dude that you can have. If we don't get a point guard, if we was to draft Sadiq Bey or Obi Toppin and we draft this kid, yo, man, we could start Frank. We could start this kid at the 2. And he could help Frank with the ball handling responsibilities and help him breaking down the defense because he's so smart and crafty and getting that ball movement going and making the right play. He's a capable defender. He's at the size and wingspan that he is capable. He's not a stopper, but he does play defense and he gives effort. And that's all that Tibbs is going to want anyway. All I can say about him, y'all, is what I saw, the three-point shooting. Let me get into that. He shot like, what, 30%? We're going to get into statistics. He averaged for Barcelona, he averaged 14.9 points. He had 2.7 rebounds. He had 1.8 steals, and he had 3.6 assists for the season. Now, remind you, this is a guy that was playing on a juiced-up team, a bunch of stars, honestly. And so his playing time, what did he average? 26.3 minutes a game. He played in 33 games. So clearly he had to share minutes with someone. He wasn't over the 30-minute mark. So to me, when someone plays anywhere from 30 minutes or more, you know that they're like the main cog in the machine. But when you got guys in the 20s and lower, then you know that they play a role on the team. And so this young man clearly played a significant role, averaging over 25 minutes, but under 30. But he probably shared responsibilities with a teammate. He seemed to be very effective. His field goal percentage was 39%, but that's because he's not the greatest three-point shooter, but he has wonderful form. And I think that it has to do with the fact that he doesn't look to shoot the three as much. So the percentages drops because when he does look to shoot the three, of course, the three-point shot is a hit or miss shot where he might not make it as often because it's not a part of his game on a regular. But if we can work with him and get him to focus on his three, anyone with a 30% three-point percentage has the ability to get better. It might not be the focus of their game. They can work on their shooting. So we could get that up to about close to 40%. He'd be a deadly player, man. Seriously. I don't want to compare him to Luka because Luka has that outside game that this kid doesn't have yet. He's not going to hit threes from deep like Luka does on a regular basis. But he does show potential for touch. And like I said, that will probably be the only thing in his game that's negative besides this next thing. And that is that he needs to work on his three-point percentage and make more threes and attempt more threes so that that percentage can go up. And I think it could on the Knicks because with him being a playmaker and moving the ball around, Frank being a playmaker, moving the ball around, and RJ slashing but also knowing how to be a playmaker, there'll be a lot of chances for him and Frank to spot up and shoot the ball. Now, this kid, like I said, he can definitely help with the responsibilities of running the offense. But the only other negative thing about him is that sometimes he gets too flashy with the passes. But this is why I love this kid. Y'all like LaMelo Ball? Y'all want LaMelo Ball on the low? This kid right here, the only reason why he's probably not ranked higher is because he's a European player, because of COVID, and because we have limited information and limited footage. But I'm going to keep it 100, y'all. The kid is ranked, what, third on the top 10 list of international players? He's third on the international list, top 10 players from overseas. He's the third player. And he's hovering down here in the 20s. This is somebody that we need to consider, and this is somebody that I hope that the Knicks are thinking about. This kid has potential. Like I said, not only can he run the offense, but he shoots 45% from the field, which I for a guard, and because he's a dribbler and a penetrator, I think that that's a decent percentage for him because he's not a jump shooter per se. It is something that he can, like I said, incorporate into his game over time. But right now, he's such a good ball handler and distributing the ball, involving teammates in the game before he looks for his offense. That at 14 points a game, can you imagine with more minutes? 14 points, and he averaged 3.6 rebounds. Can you imagine what he could do with a little more focus and knowing a specific role that he would have on our team? Like I said, he shot 30% from the 3-point line, and he's a 65% free throw shooter. We got to get that up. Them free throws, we definitely would have to get that up. But that will go. I think that will come along with the working on his outside shot and his touch. He's a flashy player, so I'm assuming that he not that he's a problem, but his anticipation. He has to relax and take his time. And I think this kid will develop into a star in the NBA. He could be another guy that rivals the popularity of Luka. And I'm being honest with you. He is a baby Ginobili. I see it. Now, I'm not comparing him to Peja or Luka yet until he gets that three. Because y'all know Peja was nasty with the three. So I'm going to go with Manu for now. Because he's a bigger version of Manu. All the same qualities. Definitely a capable defender. Nice speed. Beautiful. Oh my God, his handle, y'all. Y'all got to go look at his highlights. And on that note, I'm out of here. Because I got it like that. Peace.